There's a little-known surveillance program that captures money transfers between the United States and more than 20 countries. Hundreds of federal, state, and local U.S. law enforcement agencies have access without court oversight to a database of more than 150 million money transfers between people in the United States and in more than 20 other countries, according to internal program documents and an investigation by Senator Ron Whedon. The database, housed at the little-known nonprofit called Transaction Record Analysis Center, or TRAC, was set up by the Arizona State Attorney General's Office in 2014 as a part of a settlement reached with the Western Union to combat cross-border trafficking of drugs and people from Mexico. It has since expanded to allow officials of more than 600 law enforcement entities from federal agencies such as the Federal Bureau of Investigation, the Drug Enforcement Administration, and the Immigration and Customs Enforcements, all the way down to small town police departments in nearly every state to monitor the flow of funds through money services between the U.S. and countries around the world. TRAC's data includes full names of the sender, the recipient, as well as the transaction amount. Rich Leibel is TRAC's director, and he said the program has directly resulted in hundreds of leads and busts involving drug cartels and other criminals seeking to launder money, and has revealed patterns of money flow that help law enforcement agencies get a broader grasp on smuggling networks. He says, quote, "It's a law enforcement investigative tool. We don't broadcast it to the world, but we don't run or hide from it either," closed quote. But Mr. Whedon from Oregon, the Democrat, said that TRAC allows the government to serve itself an all-you-can-eat buffet of all of the Americans' personal financial data by bypassing the normal protections of Americans' privacy. Internal records, including TRAC meeting minutes and copies of 140 subpoenas from Arizona's Attorney General, were obtained by the American Civil Liberties Union and reviewed by the Wall Street Journal. They show that any authorized law enforcement agency can query the data without a warrant to examine the transactions of people inside the United States for evidence of money laundering and other crimes. One slideshow prepared by TRAC investigators show how the program's data could be used to scan for categories such as Middle Eastern Arabic names in bulk transaction records. Ordinary people's private financial records are being siphoned indiscriminately into a massive database, with access given to virtually any cop who wants it. He continues with, "This program should have never been launched and it must be shut down," closed quote. TRAC captures money transfers occurring through companies such as Western Union, MoneyGram, DoleX, and Euronet through their RIA brand services program. These services are used by millions of people, especially those without bank accounts, to transfer funds between friends and family. They are especially popular, a popular way for Mexican migrants to remit money earned in the United States to their family members across the border. For Headlines with a Voice, this has been the Lockhart News Brief.